She laughed when I brought it up, like my concern was a joke. She leaned back, crossed her arms, and said she wouldn't stop talking to her ex. "We are friends," she said confidently, almost daring me to argue. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't fight. I just smiled and said, "Okay." Inside, something quietly shifted. I realized that begging for respect only teaches someone how little you value yourself. So instead of arguing, I started observing. Late-night texts, hidden smiles, sudden mood changes. Everything became clearer once I stopped pretending. I didn't check her phone or accuse her. I did something simpler. I pulled back. I stopped sharing my day, stopped planning surprises, stopped making her my emotional center. I gave her exactly the freedom she claimed she wanted. At first, she didn't notice. She was too busy laughing at her phone, reliving memories with someone who no longer deserved space in her life. But slowly, the silence I created grew louder than any argument. I focused on myself. I stayed late at work, reconnected with friends, went to the gym, and started sleeping peacefully. I wasn't doing it to punish her. I was doing it to protect myself. Then one evening, she asked why I seemed distant. I smiled again and said, "I thought this is what we were doing now, living separate emotional lives." She looked confused, maybe even shaken. She tried to explain that her ex meant nothing, that it was harmless. I listened calmly. No anger, no jealousy, just clarity. I told her that I believed her, but belief doesn't replace boundaries. That's when she panicked. She realized I wasn't fighting because I had already decided what I deserved. The control she thought she had was gone. Days later, she said she'd stopped talking to him. But by then, it wasn't about him anymore. It was about the respect that disappeared the moment she laughed at my feelings. I told her I wasn't angry. I was simply done competing with ghosts from her past. Love shouldn't feel like a negotiation. She cried. She apologized. But apologies don't rewind time. They just confirm regret. I walked away quietly, without drama. Sometimes the strongest action isn't confrontation. It's choosing yourself.